Hello, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com, and I'm going to show you how to make this cute little purse today. It's a cute little bucket purse. I'm going to be putting some cards in it, and it's a pretty easy template, so I hope you will join me in making it today. Now with this purse, I've used a Magnolia Lane product suite, but for this video, I've actually changed it up, and I'll be making a purse done with the Pressed Petals product suite. The product suite is really fun, has a really nice stamp set. And if you love the whole product suite, it even has a really great ordering number for $130.50. It will give you all the items on this page, or you can order the items individually. So I thought I'd play with that. One thing that impressed me with this set is the designer series paper, which I absolutely love. Maybe I'll just show you that just quickly, one piece. This is a pattern we're using, and you get 4 sheets of each, so I find that very handy when I'm creating more projects, and I'm going to be using this piece as well. So let me just set this aside, and I'm going to do this very quickly. This is going to be a fast video, I hope. Okay, to make this cute purse, the first thing you need are 2 pieces of designer series paper. I have cut these down to be 4 inches by 8 inches. You are going to need some accent pieces. You're going to need 4 strips that are 3 1/4 of an inch by 8 inches. Then you are going to need 2 purse handles, which will be 1 inch by 11 inch. And then you're going to need a box piece, which, well, maybe I'll just do it now for you. A box piece, which is 3 inches by 6.5 inches. Okay, let me just cut those pieces for you. So I'm just going to pull this out of the way. I just did a Facebook Live with this purse, so this is where the idea is coming from. Okay, so we're going to need 2 handles, 1 inch by 11 inches. Hopefully my cutting blade is not too bad today. Actually, it's looking not bad at all. Okay, there we go. 1 inch by 11 inches. Then we'll set that aside. And then we need a bottom piece, which is going to be, this just happens to be 6.5 inches now. And then we'll cut it down to 3 inches. And then what we need to do is score this at 1/2 inch each side. And I'm just going to pull in my Simply Scored tool. And I'm going to do this 1/2 inch on every single side. So, whoops, that would be 1/2 inch. And that would be 2.5 inches. And then 1/2 inch on this side. And then at 6 inches. Okay, we're also going to need to score these, so I think I will do that as well right now. You need to score them in the middle, but you don't want to go all the way through. You want to do it at 1 inch from each end. So all I'm doing is dropping this at my 1 inch mark, trying to find the little score line, and then scoring down to 1 inch to 10 inches. And I'll set my handle aside. Then I need to do the second piece as well. So I'm going to kind of follow along and put this when I find the 1 inch spot, and then drag it all the way until we get to 10 inches, and then set that aside. Okay, that's my scoring done for the project. Isn't this easy? Easy already. Okay, let's pull this off to the side, and now I need to cut each of the 4 corners up to the first score line. And I'm going to take my bone folder, burnish all the edges. There we go. And on these little tabs that I just created, I'm going to add some tear and tape adhesive. I actually want to see this if I can do this project in 15 minutes, but we will see. We will see. And I love making purse projects. In fact, on July 28th in Edmonton, Alberta, that's where I am, I will be doing a Magnolia Lane purse class with 3 matching cards. And we'll make this cute little tote. This one, I was going to do the same project, but since I did a Facebook Live, I just wanted to change things up and do it with this beautiful designer series paper. And let's see how that's going to work. So we will go like this. Okay, there's my inside of my box. Now I'm going to set that aside. Now we need to add these designer series paper strips, so you can see it's just the other side of this pattern. And I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue. That's it. Just because I'm putting paper to paper, I could actually snail adhesive, would have worked well too. And this is just going to add a bit of an accent to my purse design. There we go. And I also like the fact that the mono multi glue gives you a bit of wiggle room. Okay, there we go. Try to say that 10 times in a row. That would be quite a challenge. Okay, here we go. If you've never stamped before, this is actually a fairly easy project, especially the cards that I've shown you. And I run a bunch of classes in Edmonton, Alberta, a wide variety of classes, and you're welcome to join me anytime. I also have the option to do some online ordering, and I like to give little prizes. Whenever you order from me, you get something. Every month it changes. Right now it's a free PDF tutorial for one of my Daisy Link classes I just ran. Okay, now we do have to use tear and tape adhesive now on the bottom of this. And I have to think about this because I did the other one wrong. And then I think I'm going to put my adhesive on the outside. I hope this is going to work. Because when I get this here, then this one, yeah, this looks good. Okay, so I'm flipping this over. You'll see why in a second. Because we need to attach the two pieces together. Okay, so let's go like this. The two designer series paper pieces together. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this one off. Okay, now I'm starting at the side, and we're just going to wrap it. So just start in the middle. We're wrapping it on the outside of the box piece that we just created. So easy, so easy. I need a so easy button. Now see how that's sticking to my grid paper. It's not probably the best decision I could have done, but that's okay. Okay, and then this next piece, same thing. We want to add just some tear and tape adhesive strip just on the bottom this time, not on the outside, because it will join up with the other piece. Throw that away. Okay, and I'm going to start this on the side, and you'll see now that I have adhesive here, I can join up my two pieces. Whoops. Keep doing that. If you've already put adhesive down, I highly recommend getting a silicone mat. I usually have this out, and then I can actually rest it on here. This thing is a lifesaver. Okay, and I'm going to start this here. There we go. Join those two sides up, and then I'm just folding along the bottom of the box. And it is pretty easy. I just want to make sure it's sticking where I want it to stick. Okay, and then this last one will go here. And then join up. Like so. Okay, there we go. Now to put the handles on, you can see I've only scored it just a little bit. I want to add some little dash marks to my purse. So I'm just taking a white chalk marker and creating a little faux stitch line quickly like that. And then I will repeat it on the other purse handle. Okay, and then we'll do this side. These little purses would be perfect for so many different things. You could put nice little summer beverage in there. You could do a gift card. I see lots of uses for these purses. And I've also seen mini ones done on the internet as well. I think once you have the general template, it would be quite easy to just shrink the design. Okay, can you see how I just scored and stuck down the middle part of my handle, and then that allows this to attach onto the bag. I will show you in 1 second. Okay, and let's do the same on the other side. So I'll get my tear and tape adhesive. Like this. And we will close it up. Okay, and then on my little handle part, again, I'm going to just attach my handles with tear and tape adhesive. You can use staples if you want. You can use ribbon instead of paper handles. It's whatever you prefer. And to help my handles curl, I'm actually going to use a bone folder right away. Okay, so let's just curl this. Just a little bit. Which way is this curling? There we go. And that'll just help the handles curl and stay in place. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just remove the tear and tape adhesive. And we'll put that on here. And I'm using Mossy Meadow because that is the coordinating color in the cardstock, or in the designer series paper. One thing Stampin' Up! Does is it really color coordinates their paper products really well. And I love that they now have product suites. So you get stamp set, framelits, designer series paper, ink, ribbon, everything. It coordinates, which makes it very easy for me to create a beautiful coordinating project. Okay, so there's my purse. Pretty much done. Now the Magnolia Lane product suite does have these little embellishments, cork embellishments. So I could add that if I wanted to. Maybe I will later. I don't think I'll do it in this video because I'm trying to do this in, well, I think I'm already at the 15-minute mark. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing though, because we need some little cards for this bag. So I have already gone ahead and cut card bases simply by cutting an 8.5 by 11-inch sheet of paper in half. Gives me 4 card bases. I tend to keep a bunch of these on hand, and I'm just going to score them at 4.25 inches. There we go. And I'll do this one as well. Okay. And then my 4th one. And then we'll put this over here. Tuck this aside. And we'll just score this, set it aside. This would be such a fun little gift for somebody. You can see it really does not take long. And then I have already pre-cut these paper fronts. Let me just show you where it comes from. So in the, what's this called? The Pressed Petals Specialty Designer Series paper, you get these 4 designs. So I went and cut the bottom strip off, which I'll use later. And then I'm using these 4 images to create 4 cards right now. So all I'm going to do is I just cut them down to make sure that they were 4.25 by 5.5 inches. And I think I'm pretty safe to just glue that down. There we go. And again, I'm using the Mono Multi Glue. Oh, this is so beautiful. Cut it just a smidge too small, but I think it's still gonna work. I can just get it set up. I usually cut my paper to, there we go, 4 inches by 5.5 inches. Just because then I always have a little bit of leeway. And then if I don't like it at the bottom, I just take my paper trimmer and trim it a smidge, and that's it. Oh, I think I need a new trimmer blade. Okay, and then I will do the next one. Isn't this easy? So easy. Hopefully this one fits a little bit better. I can always do some paper surgery on it at the end. In fact, if I was to do this again, I think I would cut it to 4 inches and 5 1/4. That way I don't have to be very careful with it. Where's the next one? So 1, 2. The other 2 images are right here. Okay, we'll do the same thing for this one. There we go. Perfect. And then this one, which way does this one go? Well, it looks like it goes this way. There is some script on this image. I want to make sure that my words are going the right direction. Okay, and that's pretty much it for these 4 cards. Now, I usually like having sentiments on my cards. I'll just show you, they do fit. Look at that, super cute. But I think we need some sentiments. So I went, and Stampin' Up! For Beginners has this new stamp set called Magnolia Blooms. It's only $18, and I really like the happy birthday and the thank you that come in this set. So let's quickly stamp happy birthday. And I need some vanilla. Do I have a scrap of very vanilla cardstock? I'll have to just grab some in my very vanilla. So this is how I actually store all my paper colors. I just have them in hanging folders. And then that way when I need a little strip of paper, I've got one handy, ready to go. Okay, we're gonna grab the Mossy Meadow ink pad, and if you just press at the top, it pops your new ink pads open. And we'll just stamp this here, and it says happy birthday. Oh, when that happens, you know what that means? I have to re-ink my ink pads. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. I like them darker, so I think I will go ahead and do that. And I'm just using the 2-inch circle punch. And then I need the Starburst punch. And then that will layer the 2 together. You know what? I can just pull out my snail adhesives probably faster. Okay, so that's one. Now, which one do you think it would fit on? I think it would look quite pretty on this one. Okay, where are my stamping dimensionals? Here they are. I just have the mini ones, but the mini ones work. Okay. It sounds like it's raining outside. I don't know if you can hear that. So how cute is that? Pretty easy. Okay, 1 card done. Now the next sentiment, I am going to use thank you. I'll just do that quickly. And I'll pull in my very vanilla cardstock again. After this video, I will be re-inking my stamps. Pop that out. And again, I'll use the Starburst punch. And there we go. This is very fast stamping, isn't it? Okay, and I think we're going to put this one on here. We need my Stampin' Dimensionals again. Okay, so I have happy birthday. I have a thank you. Now, if I wanted to step this up even further, I could just take some linen thread, and I could do a bow. Should I do a double bow? Maybe. Let's do a double bow on this one. Pull this off to the side. And we'll just make 2 bunny ears. There we go. Isn't that cute? This would be such a cute gift for somebody. And I'm just going to put this here a little bit off to the side. I do need some glue dots for my linen thread. So this just steps it up a little bit. There's different ways you can step it up, but pretty cute, hey? I think that's very cute. And then this one's super cute. I think I'm going to add a little bow to that. We also, in the Magnolia product suite, has some Mossy Meadow Baker's Twine, so I might use that as well. Okay, and then these 2 cards, I don't even know if I'll add a sentiment on them. I think I'm just going to leave them blank. And then that way at my class, people can just choose what they want, or you can just write something inside. But I think I finished in half an hour making 4 cards and a little gift purse, which would be pretty cute. Hopefully you can see that, and I think that would be a beautiful gift for somebody. So if you need to order any of these products, you can go to karinascreations.com. It's K-A-R-I-N-A-S, creations with a K.com. And this is the June hostess code. And for July, I'll be posting a different hostess code. But you're welcome to go to my blog and check it out. And thank you so much for watching me today. Have a great day.